You've been throwing away the most powerful garden tool you never knew you had. Welcome back to Garden Homes, where we believe that trash isn't the end of a story, it's the beginning of something beautiful. In today's video, we're turning discarded plastic bottles into 18 breathtaking and practical garden creations, from self-watering planters and vertical gardens to serene lighting, eco-fences, and even a floating sculpture you absolutely have to see. But don't blink, because 17 might just be the most magical thing we've ever featured. It's elegant, unexpected, and made entirely from waste. So grab your tea, take a walk with us through ideas that blend function, beauty, and purpose. And if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a chance to turn your garden into a home. Project 1. Self-watering planters. First, we'll create the heart of a truly nurturing garden, the self-watering planter. This is a project for anyone who has ever felt that quiet, sinking pang of seeing a beloved plant wilt under a thirsty sun. It's for the busy among us, the forgetful, the traveler. The idea is one of beautiful, elegant simplicity. A standard 2-liter bottle is carefully cut into 2 pieces. The bottom half becomes a small reservoir, a personal well of life for our plant, holding a promise of hydration. The top half is then inverted, its neck pointing down to become the planter itself, a perfect cradle for soil and roots. And the connection between them, the very soul of this project, is a simple wick. This can be made from a length of cotton string, a strip of an old t-shirt, or any absorbent fabric. This wick, with one end dangling in the water and the other buried in the soil, is a conduit of life. Through the slow, magical process of capillary action, it pulls water up from the reservoir, offering the soil a gentle, constant sip of life exactly when it's needed. It's a perfect self-regulating home for thirsty herbs like basil, which droops at the slightest dryness, or mint, which loves consistently moist feet. It ensures they have precisely what they need to thrive, forging a covenant of care between the plant and its keeper. Project 2. Drip irrigation systems. Next, we address the relentless challenge of the summer sun with a thoughtful, deeply efficient drip irrigation system. This is a quiet promise to our most water-hungry plants, the ones that produce the heavy, glorious fruits of summer like tomatoes and zucchinis. We take another bottle and, instead of a large, dramatic cut, we practice a more subtle art. We pierce tiny, almost invisible holes in the cap and then a few more around the bottle's neck and shoulders. The bottle is then buried upside down deep in the soil next to the plant's root ball, like a hidden spring, a secret aquifer. Only the base remains visible above the soil for easy refilling. When filled, it doesn't flood the surface, where much of the water would be lost to evaporation. Instead, it whispers its life-giving contents directly into the deep soil, encouraging the plant to send its roots down deep, creating a stronger, more drought-resistant foundation. This slow, meditative way of watering honors the natural rhythm of the garden, conserving every precious drop and delivering it with pinpoint accuracy. It is a profound act of conservation, turning a piece of trash into a tool of profound efficiency. Project 3. Mini greenhouses and cloches. There is a delicate, fragile stage in every plant's life, a time when it is most vulnerable to the whims of the world. For our tender seedlings, just emerging into the light, we will craft personal sanctuaries, miniature greenhouses, or as they are traditionally known, cloches. Using the upper portions of clear 2-liter plastic bottles, we simply remove the base, creating a perfect transparent dome. This simple structure is a miracle of microclimate. Placed carefully over a young plant or a cluster of newly sprouted seeds, this cloche becomes a tiny cathedral of warmth and humidity. It traps the sun's heat, warming the soil, and holds in moisture, shielding the fledgling plant from the shock of unexpected late frosts, harsh winds, or the nibbling curiosity of garden visitors like rabbits or slugs. It's a gentle, patient way to shepherd new life into the world, offering a bubble of protection that gives them the strong, confident start they need to grow into their full potential. It is one protected seedling, one personal biosphere at a time, building a stronger garden from the ground up. Project 4. Decorative hanging planters. Now we can begin to paint with plastic, turning recycled materials into expressions of pure joy. These decorative hanging planters are where utility and artistry dance together. We take bottles of various shapes and sizes, the sleek curves of a soda bottle, the squat shape of a juice container, and lay them on their side. Then, with a careful cut, we remove a window from the top surface. This opening is our canvas, and the bottle is our vessel. We'll adorn them with a palette of vibrant, weatherproof colors, blues as deep as a summer sky, yellows that radiate sunshine itself, fiery reds and oranges that pop against the green foliage. We can add patterns that tell a story, cheerful polka dots, elegant stripes, or whimsical swirls that sing with happiness. Once our designs are dry, we thread sturdy twine or wire through the top and they become a cascading wall of living art. Hung from a porch railing, or against a dull fence, they create a vertical gallery, perfect for the cascading tendrils of trailing petunias, a curtain of nasturtiums, or a gravity-defying harvest of strawberries. They turn any forgotten vertical space into a focal point of breathtaking color and life. Project 5, Simple Bird Feeder. A garden is not a monologue, it is a conversation, a community, and a simple bird feeder is an open invitation to our most charming neighbors, the birds. This project is a timeless classic, because it is a simple, direct act of generosity that repays itself 100-fold. With a few small, carefully cut openings for access to the seed, and a perch made from an old wooden spoon, a chopstick or even a sturdy twig, a 2-liter bottle is transformed into a welcoming tavern for feathered friends. Filled with black oil sunflower seeds, or a quality wild bird mix, it becomes a promise of nourishment through lean times. And soon, the quiet of the garden will be filled with a new kind of music, the cheerful chirps of finches, the chatter of sparrows, the bold call of a cardinal. Their presence is a living testament to the healthy, welcoming ecosystem we are helping to build. It's a beautiful circular way to return a gift to nature, using an object that nature itself cannot reclaim. Project 6, Reusable Plant Labels and Seed Trays. In our journey of thoughtful repurposing, absolutely nothing is wasted. The leftover pieces from our other larger projects become the essential tools for our next creation. We embrace a philosophy of total utilization. The shallow, sturdy bases of the bottles we cut for our cloches are transformed into durable, reusable seed starting trays. They are the perfect size for a dozen or so seeds, a little nursery to coax the next generation of plants into life. And the flat, smooth plastic scraps from the sides of the bottles are cut into elegant, weatherproof plant markers. We can give them a pointed end to easily slide into the soil and a wide top to write on with a permanent marker. Unlike wooden labels that rot and return to the earth, or paper tags that fade and disintegrate in the rain, these plastic sentinels will stand patient guard, holding the names of our beloved plants season after season. They are a small, zero-waste promise that brings order, intention, and a sense of history to our garden beds. Project 7, the Vertical Herb Garden. For those of us with more dreams than horizontal space, a vertical herb garden is the perfect, elegant solution. It's a living, breathing tapestry of green, a culinary masterpiece that is both beautiful and ridiculously abundant. We'll take a collection of uniform bottles, perhaps a dozen or more, and prepare them as we did for the hanging planters, cutting an opening in the sun. Then, we'll string them together using strong wire or rope, creating a cascading chain of planters that can be hung against a sunlit wall, or from the rafters of a patio. Each bottle, strategically connected to the one below it, allows water to flow down through the entire system, efficiently nurturing every plant along the way. We'll fill them with the most fragrant and useful herbs, the woody perfume of rosemary, the sweet spice of basil, the earthy notes of thyme, and the robust flavor of oregano. The result is a breathtaking wall of flavor and scent, a living pantry right outside your kitchen door, and a testament to how much life can flourish in even the smallest of space. Project 8, Colorful Plastic Bottle Flowers. Now we will use our ingenuity to craft a garden that blooms in every season, a garden impervious to drought or frost, with these whimsical plastic bottle flowers. This is an act of pure, unadulterated artistic. The bases of many small water or soda bottles already hold the perfect, 5-petaled shape of a stylized flower. It's a happy accident of manufacturing design. We simply cut them free from the bottle, and with that single cut, a flower is born. Now we give them new life with color. Using vibrant acrylic paints, we can create impossible blossoms that hold the sunlight, even on the grayest of winter days. We can paint them in realistic hues or fantastical, otherworldly palette. We can layer them, stacking 2 or 3 together to create fuller blooms, and combine them with bottle cap centers. Planted on stems made from twigs or wire, and scattered throughout the garden, they add a permanent, joyful splash of color and poetry among the living, breathing blooms. Project 9, the Handy Fruit Picker Tool. Here is a project of such elegant, simple design that it feels like an invention that should have always existed. It's a tool born from a very specific need: the desire to reach the sweetest, sun-ripened fruit at the very top of the tree, without the precarious wobble of a ladder. A standard 2-liter bottle is ingeniously shaped to create a collection basket. We cut the base off, and then into one edge of the new rim, we carefully cut a small V-shaped notch, just wide enough to grip the stem of an apple or a pear. This notch gently hooks the fruit's stem, and with a soft, satisfying tug, the fruit detaches and falls safely into the plastic cradle below, unbruised and perfect. When this simple device is attached to a long pole or bamboo cane, the harvest becomes a gentle, graceful act. It is a thoughtful, ingenious solution crafted from a piece of everyday trash, allowing us to reap the highest rewards of our garden with ease and safety. These small, colorful discs, so often swept into the trash, become the musical notes in our next creation, a gentle, tinkling mobile that sings a song of the wind. This is a project of patient accumulation. We save caps of all colors, creating a vibrant palette of plastic. We then drill a tiny hole in the exact center of each one, and string them onto long threads of fishing line, which is nearly invisible. With a small bead or a simple knot to keep them perfectly spaced, they form colorful, dangling strands that are ready to dance. Hung from the branch of a tree or the edge of a porch, they catch the slightest breeze, creating a soft, peaceful plastic-on-plastic sound. A gentle chime singing a song of reuse. It's a meditative piece of kinetic art, a visual poem made from the smallest, most overlooked of pieces. Project 11, Solar-Powered Fairy Houses. It is time for a touch of pure, unadulterated enchantment. We will build tiny, glowing homes that seem to have emerged from the pages of a fairy tale, inviting magical visitors into our garden. The unique, often curved and interesting shapes of plastic coffee creamer bottles make the perfect, whimsical cottages. We give them a base coat of paint and then the real fun begins. We adorn them with details from nature itself. We can create pebble pathways leading to the door, use a piece of bark for the door itself, and frame the windows with delicate moss. The true, undeniable magic, however, comes from a small, inexpensive solar stake light placed inside. During the day they are charming, handcrafted sculptures nestled amongst the flowers. But as dusk falls and the solar light awakens, they begin to glow from within, casting a warm, gentle, and mysterious light. They are tiny beacons of magic, transforming a flower bed into an enchanted village and inviting a sense of wonder into the garden for the young and the young at heart. Project 12, Interlocking Garden Edging. A garden bed is often defined by its borders. They provide structure, contain the soil, and guide the eye through the landscape. With a collection of used bottles, we can create a beautiful meandering edge that brings a sense of rhythm, flow, and artistry. Using glass wine or beer bottles for their sturdiness and beautiful colors, we place them neck down in a shallow, pre-dug trench, arranging them side by side so they fit snugly together. The sturdy, round bottoms form a durable and visually striking border that is both practical and poetic. The interplay of colors, the deep greens of wine bottles, the rich browns of beer bottles, and the occasional sparkle of clear glass, catches the sunlight, creating a visual poetry that guides the eye and holds the garden in a gentle, decorative embrace. It's a powerful statement of beauty and permanence, built from hundreds of individual acts of saving and repurposing. To complete this thriving ecosystem, we will add the delicate, hovering presence of its most important visitors, pollinators. From the smooth, clear, flat sides of plastic bottles, we cut the intricate shapes of butterfly and bee wing. Using permanent markers, we can become amateur lepidopterists, drawing the intricate patterns and vibrant colors that give them life. A monarch's fiery orange and black, a swallowtail's elegant yellow. The body of a butterfly can be fashioned from a string of colorful beads on a wire. A bee's fuzzy body can be a small painted pine cone. Attached to thin, flexible wires and planted among the flowers, they seem to hover and dance on the slightest breeze, adding a constant sense of gentle movement and celebrating our most vital and often threatened insect friends. Project 14, Glowing Garden Lanterns. As evening arrives in our garden, the beauty does not have to fade to black. Instead, we will bottle the starlight itself. With these glowing garden lanterns, we create an atmosphere of soft, ethereal magic. A string of tiny battery-operated fairy lights is carefully fed into a clean glass or plastic bottle. The bottle itself acts as a diffuser, transforming the sharp points of light into a unified, otherworldly glow. Clear glass bottles create a classic, starry effect, reminiscent of fireflies trapped in a jar. Colored glass, like cobalt blue or sea green, casts a romantic, moody hue across the patio. Hung from tree branches with wire, or placed along a darkened path, they turn the garden into a dreamscape, providing an instant and magical ambiance from the simplest of things and extending the enjoyment of our outdoor space long after the sun has set. Project 15, the Majestic Swan Planter. Now, for a creation that is truly a work of art, a stunning testament to the power of transformation, we will craft a Majestic Swan planter, a project that turns a bulky piece of plastic into a figure of pure elegance. A large, 5-gallon white plastic jug, the kind used for water or cat litter, becomes the body. The graceful, curved neck and head are sculpted from a smaller bottle, reinforced with a wire frame to hold its elegant shape. Once the pieces are assembled and painted a brilliant, gleaming white, and given its defining features like a black and orange beak, it becomes a breathtaking sculpture. We then fill its hollow body with rich soil and plant it with cascading white flowers, like sweet alyssum or bacopa, which will spill over the sides like a cascade of soft feather. It is more than a planter, it is a centerpiece, a focal point, a symbol of the grace and profound beauty that can emerge from that which was once discarded. Project 16, a playful pirate ship planter. Let us now build a vessel, not for the water, but for the imagination. This playful pirate ship planter is for the child in all of us, a delightful piece of narrative art. A large, rectangular detergent bottle, often with a built-in handle, forms the perfect hull of a ship. We add masts made from wooden dowels or straight twigs, and craft sails from scraps of old cloth or even a piece of a plastic bag, perhaps adorned with a hand-drawn skull and crossbones for authenticity. The small details bring the story to life, railings made from smaller twigs, an anchor fashioned from a bottle cap, or a tiny plank to walk, planted with something that resembles ocean waves, like the cascading blooms of blue lobelia. This fantastic planter turns a corner of the garden into a scene of high seas adventure. It's a powerful reminder that repurposing can be a gateway to play, storytelling and intergenerational fun. Project 17, the glass bottle tree. We now turn to our final art installation, a tradition rooted in history and folklore, and one that is absolutely stunning to behold, the glass bottle tree. We begin by finding a sturdy dead branch, with many smaller outstretched branches, like a wooden skeleton. We anchor this firmly in the earth or in a large pot. Then, the magic begins. We take our collection of colorful glass bottles, cobalt blues, forest greens, deep ambers and sparkling clears, and slide one over each of the smaller outstretched branches. When the sun passes through this mosaic of glass, the tree comes alive. It becomes a cathedral of light, a stained glass sculpture that casts a kaleidoscope of vibrant, shifting colors across the garden floor. It is a powerful, mesmerizing piece of folk art that captures both the light and the imagination, a silent, sparkling monument to everything we have seen. Project 18, DIY Garden Sprinkler Head. For our final act, we return to where we began, with joyful simplicity. This DIY garden sprinkler is pure, unadulterated fun, an invention of pure utility. A 2-liter soda bottle, with its cap tightly secured, is firmly attached to the end of a garden hose. We then pierce the bottle with a scattering of small holes all over its surface. When the water is turned on, the pressure builds, and it creates a gentle, sprawling 360-degree fountain, perfect for providing a soft, wide area watering for the lawn or a large garden bed. Or on a hot summer day, it becomes an instant source of laughter and play for kids and pets. It is a perfect, happy and functional end to our journey, showing that even the simplest transformation can bring immense joy and utility to our outdoor lives. At Garden Homes, we believe your home extends into the soil, the sunlight, and the small, beautiful choices you make every day. Which of these 18 ideas sparked your imagination? Was it a smart solution or a whimsical Tell me in the comments. I'd truly love to hear about the treasures you're planning to create. And if this journey inspired you, a simple like, subscribe, or share helps this channel grow and reach more people who believe in second chances, for objects, and for space. Take one last look at what we've built. This isn't just a garden, it's a story of creativity, care and quiet transformation. It's proof that beauty doesn't require a big budget, just a new way of seeing. So next time you hold an empty bottle, you could be holding the beginning of your next garden miracle. Thanks for spending this time with me at Garden Homes. Now go and grow something unforgettable.